we have got an 1100 horsepower EVO. Not only that, all the aero around it causes 2 tons of downforce. This thing's going to be insane.
Welcome to Piper Cams and Exhausts. For the last 60 years, they have been manufacturing performance camshafts, cam followers, pulleys and exhausts, bringing motorsport winning success to your pride and joy. Head to their website now for more information or follow them on their socials.
Right, so I'm joined by Simon, who owns this absolute monster of a car. Now, let's get some headline figures out of the way. So it's capable of 1100.
Yes, yeah.
But you're running what today?
We've got 10 boost settings. We're on the lowest boost setting at the moment, which is 1.4 bar, and it goes up to 3.2 bar. So with lowest power, it's probably about 650 to 680 right at this very moment.
Okay.
But just with the turn of a knob, you're up to 1100 if you wanted it.
Bloody hell! And who made the actual spoilers and everything else? Was that yourself, or was that a company that built the aero on it?
So we got Andrew Brilliant, AMB Aero, did the aero design in Japan. He then gives you a 3D CAD image of the car, so he laser scans the car, does you a aero package and tells you what you need to be making. You then subcontract that to a carbon manufacturer. You mount obviously on the car and then get the car set up, whereas the wing is an off-the-shelf wing from DJ race cars.
That's off the shelf?
Yeah, that's the biggest one they do. DJ race cars. We made the end plates, which are bigger than normal.
Okay. But that whole piece there is a bought part, like manufactured.
Yeah,
I could buy one for my Golf.
Yeah, you could stick that on your Golf. You can stick it on whatever you wanted. Yeah, it might slow you down a bit, but
I was going to say it's offensively large.
It is. Yeah.
So the amount of downforce it produces, I think he's mentioned to me, is about 2 tons.
Just under 2 tons. Yeah. So we've got 2 designs for it. When we did the original brief for Andrew, I wanted a rear diffuser type design, which is what we've got at the moment, and then a twin tunnel design. And the twin tunnel design requires a designing of the rear suspension. So I've done it in 2 stages, and the next design has another 600 kilos if we want it, but we're not yet using all the downforce we've got. So we're trying to, it's easy to say, I've got 3 tons of downforce, but if you can't control it, you can't keep it off the ground, you can't drive the car with it, then it's a waste of time. So we're trying to take steps and develop the car and develop myself as well. So.
Yeah, because obviously you do a lot of customers' cars like you've got next to you, you've got everything else. So as you said earlier, you've got to build something to show what can be done.
Yeah.
And also you've done something a little bit different.
Yes.
Obviously Evo's 4-wheel drive, but this year you've changed to rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, so we had obviously Gobstopper 3 from Roger Clark Motorsport, everyone knows that. Incredible car, incredible piece of engineering, very, very light.
Yeah.
It's got the twin tunnel design aero package on it, so it's got more downforce than mine.
Yeah.
It's got push-rod suspension, 6 dampers, loads of massive spec that mine doesn't have, but their weight was lower. And I followed him a couple of times, and he was seemingly cruising, and I was struggling a little bit to cruise at the same pace. So we took a redesign middle of last year where we decided we were going to focus on weight. And part of that was to take off anything that isn't necessary but might not give an improvement. So that's when we did that and changed some composite things and looked at overall weight. We saved hundreds of kilos. So the car hopefully is better on the brakes, better in the handling, and not less reliant on power. So like a traditional race car, that's what a traditional race car is, isn't it? Lightweight, late braking, all those things. So we're trying.
So the weight of it now is?
It's 1040 now, so 1040. It was 1215, so that's a drastic amount of weight. I don't know what the formula is or the rule of thumb formula is, but it's every 10 kilos is 0.1 of a second or whatever that is. It's drastic. So
obviously the time that you've done it, for example, Brands Hatch. You've done a 43, was it?
43.8 we've done,
So 43.8, so you're hoping that the more you get more trust in the car, in the position it is, you may shave, a couple of seconds off of that?
Yeah, I mean, Gobstopper 3 ran 41.4, so that's immense time. I would hope that today, if we get a good bit of clear track and the car runs well, I was hoping for a 42 something, but that's not the end of the potential, that's just, as I said earlier, that's working up to our optimum without just going too fast at it, which takes a number of visits.
It's still early in the season anyway to start getting them out all the nooks and crannies, because you've just freshly built this, haven't you, the engine?
Yeah, the engine's new, so we had a problem with the engine pre-Cadwell test this year. It'd been in the car from last year over the winter, took it out for a test and had a problem with the engine. Yeah. So we did a new engine, which meant I missed Cadwell round 1. I then didn't get the test that I wanted for round 2, so I carried on, customers came first, we got Bradley's done, and then so this is our first competitive outing after a test at Castle Combe about 10 days ago. So I'm trying to have a different approach where I want to come and I want to use the car, but I don't want to just be fighting problems, which is motorsport to an extent, but trying to make your own luck a little bit more, although that only works so far.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, we're going to keep an eye on you, see how you get on, and we'll come and see you at the end of the day and see how you felt it all went, obviously with a drastic change.
Yes.
But good luck.
Thank you very much.
No problem. So to give you a rough guide of times, a British touring car driven by Jake Hill, the BMW, managed a 46.493 seconds. Now these time attack cars are massive horsepower, but does horsepower make that difference? We're about to find out.
I've got 15 minutes spare time and I'm going to talk to you about Reedley. So I'm not going to just sit here doom scrolling. I'm actually going to use me noggin. I'm actually going to read. But you can get back issues for such things as Fast Car Magazine or Top Gear. But the new copy of Motorsport News has come out and I'm going to have a little delvage into that. So once you're in the app, it is very, very simple to run through. Literally find your magazine through the search bar or just go to your favourites where they all are, and I'm going to be clicking on Motorsport News. So because where I am, my reception is absolutely awful. But that's no excuse, because you can actually download it ready to read offline. So it's so easy to run through the magazine on your phone. It is literally swipe left and you will get to the next page. And the good thing is it's all high quality images. So you can zoom right in and it's still the same quality. Come back out, perfect. But as you go through, did you know Advantage Russell as new era dawns? Well, the Mercedes are doing quite well and Ferrari's not doing too bad either. But what I'm looking for is the Motorsport News on BTCC. Now, as you can see on the main title, it's got Josh Cook, Toyota BTCC deal gives me my best chance yet. So obviously being involved in touring car and building touring cars, I do like a bit of a catch up, so I've got my knowledge ready for the season. So apart from Motorsport News, what really does have is a great search engine. So if I go to the search engine, go into type and just type BTCC, it should come up with everything British touring car. And just like that, it finds every article on British touring car, such as even the old Super Tourers. And it's got a perfect one there, which is in Motorsport News that I didn't know would be in there, is about the Ford Mondeo. So it is a great search engine, be able to find exactly what you're after that quick. So Reedley are offering all of you 2 months free subscription. It's very easy to sign up. All you've got to do is follow the link in the description below or the QR code. Go sign up, download the app, start searching your favourite magazines. There's over 8,000 publications on there. But honestly, you can cancel it any time. It's something I haven't cancelled since last year because it takes my time up perfectly when I get a quick 15 minutes. And it keeps me informed on what's going on in racing. But anyway, I'm off to my next destination.
So finally, you done. So was it the 4th time out? You actually got a 45, didn't you?
43.8 we just did in the final.
And you've just done in the final a 43.8.
Yeah, 43.8. So third. So we had warm up, attack 1, attack 2, and then super attack. Super attack is effectively the final.
Yeah.
So that we ran 43.8. Yeah.
Oh blimey, and that's matched your personal best.
Yes. Yeah.
So and obviously that was still on low boost.
Yeah, it's about boost 3, so about 780 horsepower, 750, something like that. But just playing with traction really, so seeing whether I can lean on the car and the traction control works or not.
Yeah.
It was working really well, so I can lean on it harder at another day and trust it a bit more.
So what are you going into the next race with? The next?
Well, the next one's a power circuit anyway, so we've got Spencer. Spencer.
See, it's what happens, you get the kids here, it's fine.
He won't leave us alone.
Ricky! Bless him.
So Snetterton's a power circuit, so here is a bit more handling.
Yeah.
You've got the slower corners, you're having traction issues out of the slower corners. Snetterton's power, so we'll run a bit more there. There's one slow corner there, or 2, but most of them are big sweepers.
Yeah.
So we'll run maybe 850 or something to see where we are. We've got the lap record at Snetterton from last year.
Sadly, it was so hot that the cameras overheated we couldn't carry on filming. But we are back next week, back to our normal content where we have got a massive surprise, which will also change the channel for the better, which means we'll be able to get more videos out faster and more often. If you did like this, please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.